Now this question looks a bit complicated, but the easiest or best way of approaching it is kind of put the question to the back of your mind and just try and write down all of the angles and the reasons for them that you can. So the first one I'm going to label is this one. I know it's a right angle because angles on a straight line equal 180. So therefore I can work out this one here. Because there's a triangle there, one with 26 degrees, one with 90 degrees, we can take them away from 180, and that will give me, so let's do that now, and that will give me 64. And it's important to write down the reasons. So angle BCA equals 180 take away 90 plus 26 equals 64 degrees. Angles in triangle equal 180, and I'd write it in words for the actual exam. Okay, next thing I realise is that the x here is equal to the angle here, so this is also x. So angle BAC equals x, and the reason for that is z angles, although you have to use the right word, just alternate angles. Okay, the next bit, if you have only used the diagram and not read the question, you're going to have real problems because you can't answer the next bit without reading the question. This bit here in the question is critical, the fact that AB is the same as AC. So that length there and that length there are equal. Now something we do know about isosceles triangles, which this is that bottom two angles are equal. They are the same. Therefore, the next bit I can write down is angle ABC is going to equal 64 degrees as well. ISOS, because it's an isosceles triangle. Now, we've got all of the angles, so we know that x plus the 64 at the bottom plus 64 on the right hand side, so 64 on the left hand side plus 64 on the right hand side, we've got the 64 there from the previous question, equal 180 degrees, because again angles in a triangle equal 180 degrees. Equal 180 degrees. So we can finish it off by solving it. So I put my lines down. So we add 64 and 64 together, which would be 128. So x plus 128 equals 180. And we're going to take away the 128 from both sides. So we do 180 take away 128, which is 52. Now this isn't the only way of doing this. There are other methods. You could have tried to find this angle here, and those of you who are really good with algebra can try and understand why x will always be twice the angle here. So that's a little bit more of a challenge for you if you want to do that.